You can transform your financial reality from scarcity to abundance by implementing just 5 rules. 5 rules that are going to turn money into your best friend. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Miss Chrissy Chronicles, where you learn to love you. And in this video, I will be spilling some piping hot tea on straightforward mindset shifts that will turn you into a money magnet, all with the insights of Jen Sincero's You Are a Badass, how to stop doubting your greatness and start living an awesome life. The thing about money and everything else you desire in this life is that at some point you're going to be given the choice between what you truly want, maybe even more, and something below that, even if just slightly. For example, if you're offered a jar full of multicolored jelly beans in all fruity flavors versus a handful of all the same colored jelly beans with something fuzzy stuck to it, you're probably thinking, ew, why would I take the second one? And the truth is that the deciding factor will be how much or how little you love yourself and what you actually feel you're worthy of. If you don't love yourself enough, you'll end up reasoning it out by saying, well, I did ask for jelly beans. Who cares if they're sweaty, dull, and fuzzy? Maybe if I'm humble and take the sweaty, dull, fuzzy ones, the universe will be nice and give me the colorful ones too, right? Moral of the story, if you feel you only deserve the sweaty, dull, fuzzy ones, you'll get the sweetie dull fuzzy ones. And while you're chewing on those nasty, hand-tasting jelly beans, you'll realize that life is no longer about being the kind of person who takes what they can get, but finally becoming the person who creates exactly what it is they want. This test can present itself as something as tiny as a jar of jelly beans, or as great as your wealth. See, when you level up your idea of what's actually possible and decide to really go for it, you open yourself up to the means to accomplish it as well. Money is a currency, and currency is energy. Newsflash, wanting and or having money does not equate to you being a greedy piece of... Excuse me, but seriously, get over yourself. That brings us to the first rule of wealth consciousness. We don't talk about wealth consciousness. I'm kidding, but if you know, you know. The first rule is to come from a place of abundance, not lack. Your beliefs hold the key to your financial success. So believe that you can have what you desire and that it really truly already exists. Then go out and get it. This is a two-edged sword because you playing small withholds your gifts from the people who are supposed to receive them, including you. The more you have to share. And this applies to anything and everything. It's all about contributing to the world by making life easier, happier, safer, healthier, better, tastier, more beautiful, more fun, more interesting, more thoughtful, and most importantly, more loving. Whatever you do, bring something good to the party. Having money is like anything else, a tool. And if you see it that way, then making it is not just about you, but a way that you can play a part in the dynamic by which money is used for the betterment of all things. In which case, having money is not only a blessing, but a responsibility. Second rule of wealth consciousness, get clear on where you're at. This is where you have to put in the work. I want you to write a short note about how you truly feel about money. Get clear on all your craziness around it, because trust me, if you don't have any money, there's definitely some craziness to be explored. If you're stuck on where to start, break down 5 things you remember your parents saying about money, which likely are stuck with you on a subconscious level. Once you've done that, write down your new mantra. I am grateful for money being a tool and letting me live an awesome life. Third rule of wealth consciousness, get clear on where you desire to be. Being wealthy means having the resources to provide yourself with everything you need and desire, as well as sharing your gifts with the world as your biggest, badassiest self. You need to be wealthy psychologically, spiritually, energetically, and materially. So be your best, do your best, demand the best, expect the best, and put your best out into the world so that everyone who deserves it can receive your best too. After all, one of the best things you can do to improve the world is improve yourself. Fourth rule of wealth consciousness, raise your vibration. Money on its own means nothing. It's the energy surrounding it that makes it relevant. Remember that nothing has any value other than the value we put on it. In order to create wealth, you must bring yourself into energetic alignment with the money you desire to manifest. Money is essentially an exchange of energy between people. Therefore, when you charge your clients from a certain frequency or demand a certain salary, you attract clients and employers who are already at that frequency. Remember that in addition to everything you have to offer is the opportunity to meet your frequency. And by lowering your vibration out of fear, you leave everybody vibrating at a lower frequency. So surround yourself with higher frequency people and experiences. And remember that raising your frequency is a developing muscle. Strengthening it is a process. Now for the fifth and final rule of wealth consciousness, stay in shape. You need to keep your frequency high and your belief in limitless possibilities strong if you're going to be able to manifest your dream life. Otherwise, you'll find yourself repeating old toxic patterns. You need to be reading money consciousness books constantly. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, as well as Wallace Wattles' The Science of Getting Rich are perfect for this. So read about money consciousness every single day and surround yourself with inspiring people who don't think money is bad and those who either already have it or are intent on making it. In addition to this, watch your thoughts and words. You need to get into reality about how much you want to make and why, because the universe responds to details. And there is a huge difference between walking around saying you want to make $1 million and having crystal clear intentions, fierce desires, and hell-bent action towards achieving specific goals. You also need to make it urgent. Shift from wasting your time complaining and worrying, because suddenly you're too busy making it happen. This is the power of clarity, urgency, and not playing around. The money is there if you really truly desire it. And instead of being in reaction mode, it's time to be in action mode. Set a new bottom line and get yourself out of struggle by changing your mindset and being conscious of how you deal with, generate, and receive money. Envision yourself with this money and the specific things and experiences it's going to provide. Write about these things and experiences and turn it into a mantra that you will read every single day. Really feel into the good stuff and remember that there are infinite sources of money in this world. Now take hell-bent for victory action. Do everything you can think of to manifest this money or new lifestyle. Continue to do everything humanly possible to magnetize it to yourself and surrender it to the source. Then be on the lookout for something unexpected to come. Finally, get mentoring. This sounds so far-fetched to a lot of people, but honestly, it's as simple as surrounding yourself with people who know more than you do. And last but not least, the most important tip when it comes to creating wealth consciousness, love yourself, and you will have it all. That brings us to the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you found this video helpful, please be sure to drop a like and comment which point worked best for you. I'm also happy to answer any questions you may have. Subscribe for more self-love content and turn on your post notifications so that you do not miss another episode. I upload twice a week, so stay tuned. Most importantly, I love getting your feedback so that we as a community can improve and grow. So please don't hesitate to DM or email me. Details will pop up at the end of the video. Now go out and love yourself. Bye!